Okay chaps, now I'm going to try and be a little bit more positive about this because I had a bit of a Twitter rant yesterday about this game saying, oh, it's doing my head in, the hit detection, the connection, it's really irritating me, it feels so much like Advanced Warfare at the moment. And there was a little bit more of a reason than that, than just the game being, needing a few tweaks here and there. It's because on my NetDoom I had the settings set completely wrong, and I had deep packet processing ticked, which, anybody who's got a NetDoom knows that deep packet processing should only be ticked if you're playing on PC. If you play it on console, it can affect it quite a lot. So I unticked it, came back, and I was like, oh, that's a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit better. Still quite laggy and quite frustrating, but hey. So what I thought I would do is I'll do a little series talking about the guns I like to use, or maybe all the guns. I'll see how this goes. I'll see the feedback that I get off this and see if people appreciate it enough for me to, go through every gun, try everything out, and, give you the best class setups that I like to use and work for me, so as hopefully to improve your game. Now I'm going to talk here about the XR-2. Now I love this gun. It's a 3-burst gun. It's the assault rifle. I think it's the second one you unlock, so you get this gun quite early. And I've got to be honest, when I first unlocked this, which was when the game first came out, I unlocked it, I started using it from almost day one, because I love 3-burst weapons. M16, FAMAS, Type 95, I'm all for those guns, I really am. But this one for me has been probably the most fun I've had with a 3-burst weapon since the FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2. However, be fooled not, this is not a very reliable gun, and I think somebody mentioned there was a patch somewhere along the way, and I don't know whether this one took a bit of a hit, because when I first started using this it was a 1 to 2 hit kill. If you got a 3 hit kill you were quite unlucky, you were shooting him in the legs or something, but now it seems to have dropped to a 2 to 3 hit kill, and if you shoot anywhere below the waist it can sometimes be a 4 hit, which is quite annoying really. But the thing is with this gun is what I've found is if you learn, to respect the gun and understand how the gun works and use it correctly, it can be really effective. So I'm going to tell you the attachments that I use. All the perks and everything can be completely down to yourself. Personally on this one I like to use Overclock, because I'm using the Firebreak as a purifier, as you can see in his nice little green camo. I love this one. I love running around with this flamethrower, and you get it super quick as well. When you use Overclock you get your specialist streaks really quick. I normally notice after about 2-3 kills and maybe about 2 minutes past 1 minute it just clocks up and you've got your Firebreak straight away. So normally I can find that I get it in about 3 times per game on a game of normal standard team deathmatch. So that's fantastic. Quickdraw obviously, because I'm a rusher and I like to use Quickdraw because it gets me out of those sticky spells. And obviously Tactical Mask, because I don't like to be stood still and struggling to turn around when somebody throws a concussion grenade my way. Now I'm also using the Blackcell Launcher because I like to use Ghost, because there's a lot of UAVs in this game, simply because a lot of people equip the UAV because it's so bloody hard to get a streak in this game. People think, oh well, I might as well just get a UAV and I'll be happy with that. So at least if you've got the Blackcell, I think you've got 5 rockets in it, and that helps to take them down and, notches up a nice few points. But the perks you can pretty much play around with how you want. I'm using the, I can't think what it's called now, actually, I haven't got it in front of me, but I'm using the last optic you unlock, which is kind of, it's got a better line of sight, there's no obtrusive arc above the red dot sight. It's got 2 bars at the side, then almost a floating red dot sight, so that allows for a better field of view in my opinion. And in this game the camera angles are quite dodgy as well, as we all know, so it's handy having that field of view. You need it as far as I'm concerned. I've also got quick draw handle, obviously, as I say I like to rush. Grip is a major importance. As far as I'm concerned, grip needs to be on every single assault rifle, because there's a hell of a lot of view kick with these weapons. This one in particular, if you've got somebody, you'll probably see in the gameplay in the background, there's a few guys sort of glitching behind the many capacious rocks that are thrown around this game. Then if you're firing at somebody from a distance, you want to get that headshot off. Now a lot of people will say, oh no, I think you need to use better attachments, FMJ, high caliber is perfect for those headshots. Trust me, Treyarch have this thing about putting useless attachments in game, and this one does not differ from any other. High caliber, I've actually taken all my perks out and used pure attachments, FMJ, everything. I've had everything on that would be, I suppose, in a lot of respects useful for a gun, and it makes absolutely no bloody difference with the XR-2 whether you have all the best attachments on there, all the high power, high caliber, FMJ. as opposed to using these ones. These ones work best, and in my opinion, these are the ones that you should run. But what I'm going to say about the XR-2 is don't make the mistake I made for many games, you know, running around and sort of bursting it as you would with a FAMAS, so you know, tapping the trigger. If you see somebody tap the trigger and hold the trigger, and that way it becomes almost a fully automatic version of itself, and that's what's needed, because it is a 2 to 3 hit kill. 9 times out of 10 you only get a 1 hit kill when somebody's running away from you and you shoot them in the back, which is really annoying, because that's when you don't mind having a 2 to 3 hit kill. But obviously if you go mano situation, it's going to be a 2 to 3 hit kill, so you have to hold the trigger down, and then it almost goes fully automatic. So yeah, it's a gun that needs to be respected. It demands respect, but once you respect it and you get that mutual understanding, you should have some pretty decent games with this. But by no means understand this, it is not the best gun in the game. It's just fun. It's my go-to gun for fun. So yeah, hopefully this helped you out a little bit, and let me know if you tried this class setup, and you know, tell me if it worked out for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Apocalypse done.
It's a beautiful thing.
Perfect outcome.